Okay, guys. My original plan was to put that head on a cart and roll it in here separately from the crane cherry picker. What I did instead was I repositioned my lift point to just one single strap, more centered. Obviously, you can see it's pretty vertical. I got it up close to the pin here, and can move the pin to that. I had to remove one of the wheels off the cherry picker and actually put the leg up on the mill to get the access. To get close enough to get that in there. So it looks like we got about a foot of raising the knee to get that in there. But my first concern is going to be getting it on the pin, and then getting some work done up here on the head. I need to get this gear installed. This is something I should have already done, but I should be able to make plenty of room to do that. So there we are. Right now I have to leave for a bit. And yeah, here we go. Okay, we're gonna see if we can't get this thing on the stud. So first we gotta get Collet installed. I think I can do that. Let's see. Boom! There we go. And we're gonna have to go up anyway. Have enough room here. Okay, I can't bring it out anymore, so I'm gonna have to push the mill in. So that's actually going to see, we got one wheel on an outrigger down there. And here we're just gliding across the top of that with the wheel removed. So let's see where we stand here. Okay. down now. Okay, we're on there. Let's see if I can get it. A little square. A little bit more. A little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Tell you what, rather than trying to get that just perfect, let me relieve these clamps. Okay, let's see if I can raise this up a bit. See if we're able to pick that thing up. Okay, we're picking up the plate. We're also moving things in a direction I didn't want to go. Tighten. Look. I'll tell you what, I think more flats would be nice on this. See if that's turning on me. The quill is turning, so what's that mean? Means I have to lock the quill. And how do you do that? Huh. This locks it from going up and down, but it doesn't lock it from turning. So what's going to lock it from turning? This. I don't think this is going to work. Let's get this thing. Can I do this? I am not able to turn that to get it to face. And it's got to go quite a bit higher. So I have to get this above where this mounts at. So let's just see something crazy here. It's not going to be enough. Oh, hold on a minute. So I can handle this from let me bring it back a moment. A little bit. So right now there's all kinds of slack up here. Okay, I don't know what that was about. So it is standing on this plate. It is standing on this plate 100%. I need to raise the knee, God, a foot at least. But man, I'm afraid to do it. Because if this thing fails, yeah, really bad things will happen. And if I had somebody else here, I could say, well, you know what, I can study it while we hurry up and get it hooked back up. But, You know what? I can extend this boom now. But is it going to be enough? I need to get a lower lifting point. Okay, that thing is freestanding on the table. I need to explain further than that. It is freestanding on the steel plate I have clamped to the table. I've checked the location with a square on two axes, and I know where it is. It's almost perfect. I know where it's out a hair, and I'm going to leave it this way for a few hours, overnight maybe, whatever, and see if that thing is going to shift at all. It scares the hell out of me to disconnect that crane, that cherry picker, and start cranking that knee up. Now, at some point, when I get it high enough, I can lean the mounting plate on the mill head. I could lean it against the mounting plate on the machine, on the base. But one fatal mistake I made is I have not changed the worm gear. So that's absolutely essential. And I'm going to need some clearance to do that. I may have to lift this thing up and pull it completely away. I may be able to crank the table and get it out of the way. But I'd feel safer if I just picked the whole thing up and then worked on that and then reset it. It's not going to be that tough to get it back in this location. I'll even go as far as spraying a little Dicom on the face to get that back in the same neighborhood. Well, it's going to change because I'm going to be cranking the table out. No, not necessarily. I can lock the tables. I can lock the table because I can swing the cherry picker and get that out of the way. I have to find the gear that's up there now, the one from South Bend, has a 1/2-inch hole. Now, I don't know if that 1/2-inch hole is going to be there when I take the gear off, if that hole's going to be behind the gear. If it is, I merely have to install a pin that looks something like this, where I can get this lined up on there. So obviously I'll have a piece of a steel shaft that'll fit this diameter, and I'll have the other end that'll fit the machine's diameter. That way this gear is going to be located correctly. Is that how you say that? correctly. Ah! Okay. Oh. You know what? It's not laying on that wooden skid anymore. So I feel like I've made progress. Whether this idea is going to work or not, I'd love to hear your opinion. Hey guys, like and subscribe, tell a buddy, bring a friend. I had a crash tonight on my lathe threading. Just a real rookie move. I couldn't figure out how to stop the thing. I just needed to unlock the fifth wheel, or what's the lever that you turn on when you're threading? It moves the carriage, the apron. The lever that puts it in gear. This thing. If I just would have slowed that thing to the left, everything would have stopped and damage would have been minimized. But I think I destroyed a tool holder. Where's it at? Yeah, it's pretty ugly. I'm going to show it to you. God, if I can't be honest about that. So, there it is. I'd say that's pretty serious crash. The screws bent, my shim broke. Obviously the insert broke. But it's just driving into the chuck jaws. It was ugly. And like I said, it took me too long to figure out. I just needed to do that. I guess that's a rookie thing. Alright, like and subscribe. Tell a buddy, bring a friend. I might have video of that. No, I didn't video that. What I was doing, I was chasing threads on one of these leveling screws. Let's see if we can find it. I went and bought some new nuts so I could have two on each leveling screw. And I was just trying to clean the threads up a little bit. I should have just been happy with the wire brush, because that did an adequate job. Alright, that's got to be it this time.